Hey guys, this is Jovette, and I am on here teaching and hopefully helping others to live a happy, healthy, debt-free life. So today is What Are You Willing to Sacrifice Wednesday. It's really What Willing Wednesday, but what are you willing to sacrifice? Now, how do I put this? I'm sure somebody's not going to like it. So anyway, which way? A lot of times, and you know I've been going through, well, for those who just follow me, I've been going through Operation Slowdown, which means I need to slow down in order to see what I need to do. One of the things, and it made me start thinking, because I was doing my hair this morning, is my hair. I want my hair back to my normal length. I had to cut it when the kids were little bitty because it was super duper long, but like more than half of it was dead. Split ends, everything. So I had to cut it all off. And then they did it. I got my highlights. That's like, I really liked it. But I've been letting it grow back. But every time it gets dry at the end, I cut it off. So it made me start thinking, especially this week. I was telling my hairdresser, I'm like, okay. And I had to promise her, I need to slow down and start taking care of my hair. Now, you can't see it, but at the later, it'll start getting, not later, but as it gets longer, it gets dry. So that means I need to deep condition my ends more, put it up in a cap and take care of it, and it'll help it grow. The rest of my hair is healthy. Since 2012, my hair has been looking good, just saying. But it's the ends, it's not split anymore. It's just, I notice that it's drying. So I am going to have to take weekly deep conditioning for my hair. As tedious as that may sound, it made me think, what is it that I'm willing to do? I have to sacrifice my time. I have to sacrifice my schedule. I have to make sure that I do it weekly. Twice a week would be great, but realistically, knowing me, weekly. That goes with life. What are you willing to do to be happy, to be healthy, to be debt-free? Not too many people are willing to make those sacrifices, and that's why the average American lives paycheck to paycheck, or are house poor, or car poor, you know what I'm saying, or mediocre, or stagnant, and not progressing in life, or they're in the same place they were 5 years ago with nothing to show. So, you need to slow down, walk slowly through your life, and figure out what is it we were willing to do. Like I told you, we gave up cable years ago. We don't need cable. We have Hulu, and that's perfectly fine. I don't need to see commercials. Commercials piss me off any which way. But what are you willing to give up? Okay? So that's just something to think about. My hair was my illustration. I was doing this more like, oh, I know what I'm going to talk about. So hopefully you'll see my hair getting longer because that means I've been taking care of it. Now, I can tell you this one thing. After the summer, the sun, because it's got pretty brown in it, I love it. The sun, the chlorine, the salt water, everything usually takes its tear, and I have to take extra care of it. So I may have to cut it at the end of the summer to trim it up. You know what I'm saying. I'm just saying. But thank you for joining me. Once again, my name is Jovette, and I am on here to help and teach others to live a happy, healthy, debt-free life, because it can be done. You just have to know what you're willing to give up. Bye-bye.